Hello, hello. It's day 10 of the Countdown to Christmas Alternative Advent Calendar. I'm a little late today, but you know what? That's okay. It's still day 10. And today I want to ask you to kiss. To kiss even. Now, I'm not about to launch into the Holly Valance song of, I don't know when, was it the 90s or the noughties? I can't remember. And neither am I going to ask you to get smoochy with your partner. Although if that's what you want to do, then I wholeheartedly agree that you go ahead and do it. What I'm referring to is the acronym KISS. And I can't remember if I first was introduced to it by an old boss or my very first business coach some 15 years ago. But the acronym KISS, I was taught, stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. Although I prefer to be kind to myself and say, keep it simple, sweetheart. Or if you're feeling particularly playful, keep it simple, sexy. So anyway, you can tell what sort of mood I'm in today. And I want to share the acronym with you because with everything that is going on in the world right now, everything you've got going on in your life right now, everything that's going on in your mind in the run up to Christmas, we forget sometimes the importance of keeping things simple. And we might all clamor for the latest gadget, the latest piece of software, the latest thing to make life easier. We might want to tell our partner that they have got to do things this way this year. And for Christmas, you absolutely have to have the latest product being advertised by any one of the big supermarkets, Marks and Spencer's, you name it. You might have to have that to make your Christmas perfect. But all that does, all that chasing of stuff, all that chasing after everything that's going to make life perfect creates more pressure and more overwhelm. And the reality is, no amount of stuff, of presents, of food, of anything else is going to fill the void or the gap that you actually are trying to fill. Because there will be one. So by taking a step back, by keeping it simple, sweetheart, you start to take the pressure off yourself. So what if you can't get the specific jar of cranberry sauce that you need this year? There's lots of other brands out there. So what if the latest gadget doesn't turn up? Have you managed perfectly well until now? Why do you really want that latest gadget? Why do you really need that latest bit of technology, that latest bit of software? And if you're anything like me, I will spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to get my head around technology that's supposed to make my life easier, and end up so stressed and so wound up that I go back to the way I was doing it before, because actually that makes life so much easier for me in the long run. So it's about the balance. It's about keeping it simple. And you don't know. If you keep it simple, you take the pressure off yourself. Instead of snapping at your partner and barking at the children, you might find that you have more time for them. You're more appreciative of them. They're more appreciative of you because you're less stressed, you're under far less pressure, and they recognize that they have a more relaxed person there. And my son said to me, must have been way back when we first went into lockdown. And of course, I was furloughed from my job then. I was since made redundant and I'm coaching full time now, have been for a number of months. And my son turned around to me and said, Mum, it's so good you've been at home. You were so much more relaxed and stress-free. And to hear that coming from a teenage boy was fantastic. And that made me realize that actually being mum, doing things in a less stressful manner, not chasing things which I thought I had to have to fulfill me, because I was in a job that wasn't fulfilling me. I was just doing it because at the time I thought, how are we going to cope if I don't? Things worked out. I made my life simple. I kept it simple for myself. And then from coaching part-time during evenings and weekends, I've been able to coach full-time, which I absolutely love. I'm much happier. I'm more relaxed. I'm here when my son goes to school. I'm here when he comes home. I have time to actually cook dinner. I don't just throw some food in front of the family and hope for the best before I disappear off to have a client appointment. And it's made a massive, massive difference to our lives. It is an acronym that I've used throughout my life, certainly for the last 15 or so years anyway. And sometimes we just need to remind ourselves that it's absolutely okay to keep it simple, sweetheart. So I put it to you today, what can you do to give yourself a great big kiss at this time of year? Thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you again tomorrow on day 11 of the Countdown to Christmas Alternative Advent. See you then. Bye.